Welcome to Lilac City Live Season 3 premiere!
Woo! Tonight's guest, artist extraordinaire Chris Bovey!
Chris Bovey!
Stage left theater!
Stage left!
Mootsie Spelling Bee's here!
Mootsie Spelling Bee!
Your musical guest, Super Sparkle! Can you believe it?
Super Sparkle!
And your host, the spiciest girls, Sean Glasso and Ryan D. Tucker!
Yeah.
Thought they were over
Wow. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
there. Hey, everybody. Oh, Ryan. Good to see you.
Forget these people.
You hosting the show? You doing a little thing tonight?
Do a little thing.
Cool.
Everybody, welcome back, season 3.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. All right.
We always have this moment of panic the day of the show where we're like, is anybody gonna come?
Yeah.
And you all came. Thank you so much.
You all showed up.
It's really great.
Can't believe it. Thank you.
Season 3 is very exciting. We have a lot of things up our sleeves, but we have a lot of new cast and writers, and we made a little intro to introduce all of our new members to the team.
Good
So we thought we'd show you that real quick. So yeah. It's a new little sitcom we're, workshopping. We'll see where it goes.
He's such an endless professional, you wouldn't even know. But we get well past shooting it. He's released the first cut. And one of our writers goes, Ryan, where are you? Where are you, Ryan? We completely forgot to shoot Ryan in the entire video. He was so focused on getting all of ours done.
Yeah,
he forgot about himself.
That's the kind of great guy I am. I forgot you guys too, so we had to
We really wanted to smooch.
Our band, everybody, back for season 3. Justin Hines, Hugh Russell. Yeah, on the 88s.
Hello, Governor.
What is that? That's probably like 20.
Huh?
88s?
Wait, what did you say? We're listening to
88s is a piano, right? Yeah, jazz.
We had 4 people just confirm it.
I was listening to their podcast.
Well, right out of the gate, we got a cram-packed show. That's how it goes. Cram-packed show. And so we want to get right to our first guest, Chris Bovey. Come on up, Chris.
Chris! Bovey Vintage Prince!
Don't leave me hanging.
Chris! Bovey Vintage Prince! Chris! Bovey Vintage Prince!
That's good. That's pretty good. Taking that bass for a walk. Right.
Chris! Bovey Vintage Prince! That was
You can use that.
You're gonna be singing it all night.
That's how this works.
Thanks.
You're gonna be singing it all night. You can have that one.
They wrote the same theme song for every guest. Chris, we actually went to high school together.
What?
Yeah. Go NC.
Indians.
Oh,
No.
well, I
No,
don't,
no, not so much.
I don't know why they don't. Anyway, but I went to my reunion, and you painted a huge mural in the cafeteria there at NC.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. I mean, you've done obviously a lot of murals, yes?
No, not really, no.
You've done a handful.
I would say probably 5.
That's a
Something like
lot.
that. I don't know.
You guys help.
more than me.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, you got the whole fam here.
Right here. And
Kinda help.
this is Elliot, this is Jonas right here.
Elliot, Jonas. Woo! Go give them high fives. But then, we were kind of theater nerds.
We were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Front of
We
the stage
did
or in the
we
back?
did, I can't remember, we did some one acts. And you
Yeah.
had a thing where you talked about swizzle sticks, and you love swizzle
Yeah.
sticks.
But, okay.
Little
I
inside
don't, can I tell one story? I don't know if you remember this at all, but
Oh no.
what was you were dating Katie? Someone at the time?
Which one?
Okay. We were backstage.
Clark.
Katie Clark, that's it.
Yes.
Okay. We were backstage, and you slipped your arms through mine and started rubbing like her sides like this. And then I came up behind her and I was like, hey, baby. And she freaked out. I don't know why.
Oh, the 90s. That's good time. But then what? After high school, what? You got into the art game,
Yeah, when I did a little acting at the Falls, and
right?
and then
We do lighting for a bit.
no, I did not do lighting. No.
Oh, I don't know. Rumors.
Yep.
You're gonna smash that one right now.
I was talking about Fleetwood Mac.
I also actually was too. Not a fan.
So it's all true.
Yeah,
We have a good time. Sorry. So no, you did a little acting, and then
into art. Yeah.
into art. Well, you went over to West Side for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Worked at Microsoft for a little bit.
Ooh, funny.
Yeah, and then then came back home and just started. Worked at the Inlander for like 10 years.
Woo, Inlander.
Met this guy and a whole bunch of other people. So
But you told me your first job was at Dorian.
Dorian Studios. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you did like the old-timey graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right on the cusp of computers starting to take over, they were called dust spotters, and you would actually like take real. It wasn't negatives; it was real photos, and you would actually brush out the dust spots that the camera left.
Yeah.
Like it was an art form. It was
Hand,
really amazing.
like,
I sucked
physical
at it.
Photoshop.
I wasn't good, but
Quickly fired. And then, you obviously you do the vintage prints, and you do 5 murals, and
is that a lot? That's a lot. No.
I've never done one. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like statistically per person alive right
How
now,
many
I'd say
people
you're
have
way ahead of the game. You're way ahead of the game.
How many people have painted 2 murals?
Show off.
Oh. Your competition's
By
in the
proxy,
back
yeah.
there. Yeah. But what do you do? What's your day job?
Day job. I'm artist. Just it pays the bills. I mean,
Yeah.
God is good. I'm able to make a living at it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
Ah,
amazing.
well,
I
that's
know.
great,
and God is good.
We have some of your prints. There's Spokane. I like that one. You got it. The thing that I appreciate, people always do the pavilion and the clock tower. I like that you added the parkade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Honestly, like, it's really an interesting building.
It's a piece of premier Spokane brutalist architecture. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Yeah, nothing screams consumer. The Viking, classic. I asked you a handful of your favorites, and these were.
Yeah, I would say top of the heap.
So the other restaurants and bars in town you don't like.
No, hate them. No.
Wild Northwest, got a squirrel on there.
Cowboy riding a squirrel,
Riding a
you know.
squirrel. It's so
That's
good.
amazing.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, lager,
Lumberjack.
I don't know, Lumberjack.
These are all good. What was the first one?
Mount Spokane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you just had an idea of like, I'll throw this out there. You made it, and somebody
Yeah,
liked it,
well,
or-
I forget who it was. I forget the group, but it was like a local tourism group, and I went in there and I was like, oh, I have this great idea. it's like I'm gonna start like doing all these prints of different local Spokane icons, and it's gonna kind of drive the economy, and like people really get into it. And,
That's my favorite.
And it would be like you could advertise it in Seattle and like kind of drive people to Spokane and stuff like that. And they just laughed at me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. And I had all the equipment, and I just started doing it. And
Yeah.
yeah, it just took off from
Just
there. So,
happened.
yeah.
That's great. I mean,
Just by
when
itself,
did
yeah.
you start? What was it? When was that first
Like
one?
5 years ago, 6
Really?
years ago, something like that. Yeah.
Wow, it feels longer because they are such like staples now. I feel like a lot of people here probably have one of his prints in their home, right? Yeah. Donut Parade?
Yeah.
Did you make that when they came back, or was it the OG?
No, they were closed.
Yeah.
They had just closed, and then I made this, and then they relaunched, and they're like, "Hey, will you come paint
A mural?
a mural right there?" You said it, not me.
Oh,
Branding
boy.
before the branding
Oh, boy.
even happens.
All right, yeah. What? And the public health building.
This is my favorite print.
It's so great. I love that it's wordless.
Yeah.
It just speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's
Transcend
1,000
language.
words right there.
Yes. Same architect as the Parkade
Oh, really?
and the Spokane Airport. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
So-
Wow, that's good to know. There's one more. Yes. This one is my favorite, and I didn't know you did this one. I'd never seen it. It says the Spokane Curse, if you can't see it. And for those who don't know, I was kind of surprised a lot of people don't know about this, but there was a family here that put a curse on Spokane back in the 90s. They were called the Marks family.
Yeah.
And they were kind of notorious downtown, and it's really interesting lore, Spokane lore, if you,
Getting those deep cuts.
yeah.
I heard, didn't he like drive? Not him, obviously, but on his funeral procession, they like opened the doors of City Hall and like he cursed Spokane.
Ghosted him.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was some.
They did some very large, like, thing to be like, we done cursed you.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fascinating. If you can find some, there's definitely like spokesman stuff about the Marks family. It's really interesting, but I'd never seen that one. And when you sent it to me today, I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know about that one.
No.
All right, and then what's
That's
what's next now is the book. Spokane Vintage, The Art of Chris Bobby. You gonna flip some pages there for us? Do you have every print you've done so far in there?
No.
No?
No.
Gotta
We'd have
save
to-
some for volume 2.
Right? No, I just, and I just have to plug, next Thursday, they're actually going to be on sale at Atticus. They're currently not on sale, but.
Next week at Atticus.
Next Thursday at 6 p.m. They go on
Are you
sale.
good? You're gonna be there? Big.
Yeah.
launch?
Yeah, do signing or whatever,
Yeah.
do a dance.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything? So,
we today I real quick we looked
That's
into.
for you, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh great! I was just gonna ask because the library looked up Sumi back there who's doing the crafts asked if we could buy one to have one at the library to check out, and it's kind of hard to find right now because it's not out. So I was gonna ask you for a copy, and thank you. So now you can come to the
there you
library
go. Yeah.
and check it out.
There you go.
The curse is lifted. But yeah, you can find this at Atticus. And also, my friend Christy at the Spokesman, you're going to do a speaking November 12th at the Montvale Event Center for the Northwest Passages thing that the Spokesman does. And Christy came over here and let me do this super fun thing that I've always wanted to do. If you look under your seats, you have a free ticket to the Northwest Passages event on November 12th.
What?
Yeah, for reals.
Did I get a ticket?
Yay!
What? Oh my! You get a ticket. You get a ticket.
Okay, now I know not the people in the back don't have one. But there's some empty seats up here, so it's your fault for sitting in the back.
And here's the best part. Unlike the Oprah cars, There is not a $6,000 tax included with this.
You get a
exactly.
ticket. You get a ticket. You do not get a ticket in the way back. But
You get one.
you're gonna have a full house there. so
Apparently,
there you
yeah. That's awesome.
go. The other thing I want to mention is that you have a thing called Revival.
Yeah, the revival.
The Revival, which
Yeah.
I mean, people probably know if they follow you, but you do like old-timey church revivals, right?
Yeah, just pop up in the park, pop up church, and we just preach the word, and there's no strings attached, there's no money expected, we just asked ourselves, like, if you took all the show out of church,
Yeah.
would someone still come?
Yeah.
If you were just able to preach the gospel with, no strings attached, would people come? And they came, and we have like a whole, God willing, like there's going to be a whole bunch from next year all around Spokane.
You have a few things booked at a few. You just go to parks, right?
Yeah, we just pop up in a neighborhood park and have church. And like if someone's never going to step foot in a church, like they might step foot in a park, and
Right.
bring
Stumble
a
across it.
blanket and-
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And it's called The Revival.
Yep,
And you can find that on the book.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah.
One last thing is Justin and Hugh, they're graphic designers. We're kind of hoping you could mentor them. They made some of their own vintage prints.
Really?
And kind of we're hoping if maybe they
Justin
could
did?
take a cut.
Yeah.
And if you like,
Yeah.
Justin and Hugh both made
You'll be
I would
real
love
proud.
to. Yeah. Let's
two
do.
each.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is kind of a
This is
callback to one of our earlier shows where
real, by the way.
Yeah, I've
this,
seen
this was a real place.
this is a shack on Sprague
Oh my god.
that some people opened called the Old Fashioned Fun Arcade, and they had 3 pinball machines, and it was actually
and one hanging light, always swaying.
it was actually a front. So
not a-
there's a rule for weed
Right,
stores
yeah.
that they can't open another weed store within 6 blocks of another
So
weed
a
store.
competing weed store
So a
wanted to cut
competing
the
weed
other guys
store
out.
bought this fake arcade so that
It was
another weed store
terrifying.
couldn't open.
It was the most unappealing, uninviting place that has ever existed.
That's amazing.
But Hugh made this one, and he's hoping to get a cut if you want to put it in the book.
Not a big
Easy.
deal. I mean, just
Easy.
like
Yeah,
10,
yeah, yeah.
15
And then our next one is this is just
Near
one
and
of their
dear.
favorite places that they go.
When you're done at the family center,
I think it's a pretty good. The direction I gave them to make these was like, think of the generic cereal version of like Fruit Loops is like Fruit O's, and they're like, oh yeah, we can do that. And then adult warehouse.
the bars are on there
bars
for a
on the
reason.
windows, yeah.
The bars are there for a reason.
But my absolute favorite was a Spokane staple that everybody knows that you kind of missed the mark, but Justin saved the day on that one, and that is Carl's Jr.
You haven't lived.
So kind of fits the theme of like Spokane specific things, and it's really great. So
That was a big year.
That's amazing.
96, Carl's
Nice.
Jr. rolling through.
Justin
Finally hit the
Hugh,
map.
everybody. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you proud of me, Daddy?
Oh yeah.
Chris, the book comes out next Thursday.
it
Atticus, and then soon probably other places, I'm assuming. But Atticus has kind of been your home for
Atticus, yeah,
all
maybe
your
my
stuff.
website.
Yeah, website you can find vintageprints.com. Yes.
Vintageprint.us.
Vintageprint.us.
Yeah, so couldn't get
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I'll put that on the screen right here. Go get a vintage print. I know there's something I always get for Christmas for a family member and stuff. I mean, they're just great. It really makes Spokane great. You really make us look great. Really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you
Thanks
for
so much,
having me.
Chris. Chris Bobby, everybody. Thank you. Oh, man. So cool.
I think you guys got a chance. I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah, good work, guys.
Feeling good about that.
Could you guys, you want to pull the chairs here.
Tis the time for the scootening.
I'll go put this in the back where Eva and Sumi have been at the craft table. Did anybody make crafts? Did you make a print? What did you make?
I made Lilac City Lights.
Yeah, cool. Anybody else? Anybody else? No? Rhea? Rhea! I've been really working on my segues, and so it's been raining all week, and that's good for our next guest. Thank you. Please welcome Ryan Childers and Tana Bachman-Bland, here to perform an excerpt from their upcoming show, The Scent of a Thousand Rains. Hooah! Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, probably that one, right, Andy? Get some violin. You got one on? Ooh, rocking. Check. You want to give me a check?
Check, check. One, two.
There
Oh, there I
he is.
am.
Hey.
I am here.
All right. Ryan, welcome. Oh, he's going to do it quick. Andy Rumsey, everybody. Yeah, Andy! How you, buddy?
The voice of an angel.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
I've been, it was really hard for
Thank
me
you,
to
Andrew.
not say Tana Bachman Overdrive. Yeah, well. Tana Bachman-Bland and Ryan Childers. Tell us a little bit about Scent of a Thousand Rains.
Oh.
Or would you like to just perform it?
I think we probably will just. Well, it's basically it's a show that we have been workshopping for a year.
Okay.
We just performed it on the top at the Vista House on the top of Mount Spokane.
Wow.
Last Friday and Saturday for a select audience of 50 people. We were able to give these tickets for free, thanks wonderfully to the Spokane Arts donation that we have gotten for them. And we're going to be performing it here on October 3rd at the Lens.
Right here, right on
At-
this stage.
At what time, Charlie? 7 o'clock here at the Lens.
7
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah, and it is a play that's been adapted to stage, a play by Damon Falk, and it's from Square Top Theater.
And this is just a small excerpt of.
a very small excerpt.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, Scent of a Thousand Rains, take it away.
It was remarkable to see you after so many years, especially in Budapest, where I would not have seen you in what we chose to call real life. But you were there. You leaned over the balcony across from the apartment where I stayed. I could have called out to you. I could have stood still long enough for you to see me. Yet, to see and be seen share unexpected vulnerabilities. It is also true with increasing age, our lines of reality blur more quickly. Even so, I have decided not to depend too much on what others insist is real. This real life. Thank you.
If you hadn't guessed, it's a love story. So if you want to come and watch a love story, it'd be great.
Tanner, Ryan, that was incredible. Thank you so much. It's going to be right here, the full performance, October 3rd. And there's little postcards back in our mini library that's right by the stairs there, if you want to grab it to keep a reminder. Again, Ryan and Tana, thank you so much. Thanks.
Time for an old classic.
An old classic. Well, that was a gem of a performance. And speaking of gym, our two favorite gyms are back and ready to tell you all about their summer. The Jim and Jim show is back. We're going to show the premiere right here.
Jim, what are you doing? We got a show. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim.
I'm Jim too.
Welcome to the show. Jim, the school year has begun, yes?
Yes.
What do you say we take a look at some things from your first day of school and also maybe some of our summer activities today?
Yes, I have a wiggly tooth.
You, what?
I have a wiggly tooth.
Breaking news here, everybody, on the Jim and Jim show. Let's see it. Jim, I just picked you up, and can you tell me what was today?
First day of first grade, and I'm all dressed up.
Jim, did you finish your lunch today at school?
No.
So what are you doing now?
Eating my lunch because it's so healthy.
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time?
I said it's too good. I'm gonna have turkey sandwiches every day.
Okay, so I heard. Could you try it one more time?
Turkey sandwiches are too good that I want to have them every single day.
Why don't we take a minute and think about some of the things we did over the summer right now? Jim, where are we right now?
At the splash pad.
What are you doing?
Getting wet and having fun.
Because it's kind of warm outside, right?
Now watch me.
What's your favorite thing to do at the splash pad?
Get wet. The most scariest thing is the buckets.
The buckets. Do you think you'd be brave enough to do the buckets today?
No.
Folks, it could be a very big day for Jim, who does not enjoy water being dumped over his head very much, but wants to be brave enough to do this for you, the viewer. Jim, are you feeling brave enough for the buckets yet?
Yeah.
So wait, today on the show we might see you go under the bucket?
Yes.
Stay there! Stay there, Jim! Oh! You moved! Oh! Nah, this is it! Keep going, keep going! Jim, that was incredible! How'd that feel?
Wet.
You got, yeah, wet. He could do any of the buckets.
I'm gonna do the other two.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge.
So Jim, it's no secret that we're pretty big Star Wars fans on this show. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so this summer, where did we get to go?
Galaxy's Edge.
That's right, Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. And what was the biggest thing that we got to do there? You ready, Padawan?
For the Millennium Falcon, we were the pilots.
We were the pilots. In fact, you sat in Han Solo's seat, right?
Right.
Do you think you could do your best Chewbacca impression for us right now? What are we doing today? What's our summer activity for the day?
Silverwood.
Silverwood. And tell me a little bit about Silverwood. What do you know about Silverwood?
Nothing. I've never done it before.
Jim, would you say your previous splash pad experience will help you with the place we're at now?
Yes.
Now, Jim, at Silverwood, you told me that there was one activity that rose far above the others. What was that?
The lazy river.
And what did you do in the lazy river, Jim?
Be lazy, Jim.
What did that look like? Could you demonstrate? It's kind of like... Is this floating right here?
Yeah.
Where are we reporting from today?
The beach.
Should we show the folks in our audience what you should do if you go to the beach?
Yeah, follow me. Hi, Mom.
Now, Jim, what do the people need to do to be ready for a day at the beach?
Squidgy disc.
Okay, you gotta bring a squidgy disc. Great. What about your beach attire? What are you wearing today?
Swim clothes.
Swim clothes. Okay, and you got your beach hat. What did we put on your skin before we headed out this morning?
Sunscreen.
Very important. Well, Jim, have you had a good time at the beach?
Of course.
You apparently have lost your bottom half.
Well, it's been a great show, and I've been Jim.
I've been Jim too.
We hope you had a wonderful summer, and have a great school year, everybody.
Have a good day, have a good dream.
Indeed. Let's get out of here, Chewie! Punch it!
Jim and Jim. Too good.
That's the,
What do you know about Silverwood? Nothing. Never been here.
ready to learn.
Kills me. Well, that is starring and created by two members of our next guest who really shine in that. Some say they shine so well, they sparkle. Our next guest is Super Sparkle! Yay!
You're a
Super
sparkle, you're a
Sparkle
sparkle,
has-
you're a sparkle, you're a sparkle.
All of the instruments. They got vibes. They got drums. Amps. Look at that amp. Is that yours? Wowza. We'll talk gear later, man. I don't know. I don't know about stuff. Got the key, got the 88. Is that the 88s? 66s? 72s?
Yeah!
74? 3? Wow! I'm the 73. Whoa. That was like nailed it. 73s. It's good. Way to go, Jim. Super Sparkle. I always think of that episode of The Simpsons where he buys the laundry detergent from Japan called Mr. Sparkle. Have you ever seen that one? That's good. What are you going to play for us?
What are we gonna play? It's a little ditty called Dark Horizon.
Go and get in on that. Dark Horizon. Oh, little. There we go. Andy Rumsey, everybody. Andy Rumsey.
Andrew,
now you
voice
guys got
of
a
an
lot
angel.
of stuff. And boy, August was really busy for y'all. Where'd you guys play? You played a lot of places, I feel like, yeah?
We were in Boise.
Boise?
Played at the Lucky You Lounge like a bunch of times.
Yeah, because, hey, lucky you, yeah? Yeah?
Had to be out in the park. That was pretty fun.
That was great. Silver Mountain. But now the icing on the cake. Lilac City Live.
made it.
And what was it again? Dark Horizon? Yeah. Dark Horizon. Sure. Kick it off. Super Sparkle's gonna play Dark Horizon. They'll be back after some other guests to play a few more for us. Super Sparkle, everybody!
Nobody likes
Holy moly, wow. Super sparkle. Gang, where can we find your music? Everywhere. Just
All
look
through
up
the
Super.
land.
You got 2 videos? 3.
We have some videos on YouTube.
Oh, fancy.
I've heard of that one.
No Vimeo for you. Spotify?
Places where music is consumed.
Yeah. And one album?
One EP, and we want to get into the studio in the winter time. So
Okay. I do want to plug Carly Ingersoll's album, came out this summer. Window with an E. Fantastic. A few songs make me cry. She has one on there that makes me cry every time. Thanks a lot, Carly. Now, my segues are so good. Well, it's a shame that the band exited stage right, because our next guest is Stage Left Theater. Hey!
Oh, because
of the...
yeah, good one.
Actually, I think, yeah, we're
I'm just
already-
gonna tuck
yeah,
that
we'll
chord
tuck-
right there.
Stage Left Theater, we have JP O'Shaughnessy, Dallin Tipton, and Jenny Oliver. Please come on up, folks. Hey guys. Dallin.
How's it going?
How you doing? JP.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Jenny, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks. So Stage Left, we're gonna do something from a thing called Folio. Tell us a little bit about Folio.
So Stage Left, the Folio is an extension of Stage Left.
Okay.
And so we're from the same theater, and we have our own season, and we do sort of a raw readers format of different productions, sort of to vet potential shows that Stage Left audiences or the community might want to see, and just to give more diverse opportunities to different actors in the community as well.
Oh, okay.
Admission is free, and people can just have a glass of wine, watch, or just close your eyes and listen, because all the actors are in an arc in chairs on the stage. It's Reader's Theater, so it's vocal acting.
And there's beer.
That's fun.
And when is the show?
The next performance, it's our second performance of the Folio season. It is October 5th, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at Stage Left, which is over on 3rd Street.
It's a great theater. If you haven't been, really go check it out. It's really awesome. And your first show was exceeded expectations.
Yes.
It went very well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. We did Buried Child by Sam Shepard, and we had a great support from the community and the theater community. So
Awesome.
we're hoping for this for the second one.
Yeah, October 5th. Be sure. We're going to do a little excerpt from it right now. And then, yeah.
So we're actually doing an excerpt from, our second one, which is Yankee Tavern by Stephen Dietz. I should say
Yankee
that.
Tavern.
Yeah, sorry.
I remember that one.
Yeah, no, we all do.
I was in Yankee Tavern in the 90s.
Classic.
JP O'Shaughnessy, Dallin Tipton, and Jenny Oliver. Folio. Oh, what was you just said it.
So it's Yankee Tavern by Stephen Dietz.
Remember you were in the 90s?
Yeah. And I'm going to have Dallin just give a little bit of just a brief synopsis, just
Please
to
do,
set
yes.
the audience up so you know what to expect.
Okay, brief rundown. So one of the great things about the Folio is that usually with a theater season, you're kind of locked in. You decide your season almost one full year before it actually stages, and this allows us to be really, really flexible with what's going on in our political dialogue and in the general zeitgeist of what's going on. So one of the reasons that we selected this one is because it kind of feels like anymore you kind of find yourself scratching your head and wondering what's real anymore. I mean, you have a lot of people asking, there's the whole fake news phenomenon and the rest of it. So Stephen Dietz wrote this little piece. It takes place in 2006, about 5 years after 9/11.
That's weird.
And
It's an update of the original
in it in the
script from the 90s.
Sorry, go on.
and it takes place in 2006 in New York City in a rundown bar that's about one sneeze away from being demolished. My character that I'll be reading tonight, his name is Adam, and he's inherited the bar from his late father, Vince. And Ray, who will be played by my cohort JP, was his father's best friend, kind of a stool pigeon, sat there on the bar, saw everything for the last 30 years, and he's a bit of a conspiracy theorist. He kind of feels like he's seen it all. He even has his very own moon rock, which you'll hear about. And then my fiance, played by Jenny Oliver, Janet, She actually is sitting there writing invitations for our wedding currently. And we are sitting here entertaining the ideas of Ray, and we begin discussing different aspects about different conspiracy theories about the bar. So there's a little backdrop for you so that it's...
All right, well, Folio doing Yankee Tavern. Please give it up for them.
The planet is a spinning ball of rock. The planet is not nostalgic. He's not going to feel bad about losing some ice caps and redwoods and billions of people. The planet is not vain. She doesn't require little lakes and trees and chirpy children to make her feel attractive. The kicker is that all these doomsday do-gooders have got it backwards. They need the planet. They need Mother Earth to save them. And just what the hell is in it for her? I'll take my answer off the air.
All in a day's work, huh, Ray?
Vigilance, Adam. Eternal vigilance. And hey, some guy heard my theory about Yoko Ono in the Bay of Pigs, and he wants me to do a blob. What's a blob, anyway?
A blog. It is called a
Set you
blog.
up?
Yes, I would seek to understand a beer, yes.
So, where are you living now?
He's back upstairs.
No.
In what, 801?
603, not that it's any of your business.
Ray, you can't keep staying up there.
Forget it, he won't listen.
Okay, the hotel's all boarded up. It's nothing but trash and rats and broken windows.
If he wants to be a vagrant, just let him.
I am not a vagrant.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
an itinerant homesteader.
But Ray, you can't.
And I'll have you know that the now defunct Yankee Hotel is the finest home I've ever had. And until that wrecking ball comes, I intend to frequent its hallways and commune with its ghosts. And what's more, the rats are not all that bad on 6. They're much worse right above you here. And on 2 or 3, they're real thick, like a shimmering gray carpet.
You could stay with us.
You're not serious.
No, she's not.
They must love you with that foundation. When are they going to put you in charge of the whole shebang?
No time soon, I don't think.
You want I should talk to them?
Maybe not.
And what about him? When he finally escapes with his fancy degree, what's he going to be?
Ray.
Diplomat, do-gooder, politician, spy?
You always.
What the hell else do you do with a master's in international studies? Mop the floor at the UN?
What do you think I should be, Ray?
Careful. I think you should be careful. And whatever you do, wherever you go, make damn sure you send me a postcard, okay?
Okay.
So, what about your thesis? Did you finish it?
Not yet.
What's it about? You never told me.
You, Ray. It's all about you.
You're right. Janet?
I'm sworn to secrecy.
Fair enough. He swore me to secrecy once.
Ray.
About this professor he had a crush on, that sexy Middle Eastern lady. What was her name? Dr. Handjob or something.
Dr. Anjata.
He'd get a little whiskey in him and go off on her tight blouses and short, simmery skirts.
He had lunch with her yesterday.
She's still around?
No.
Forced out by the dean, hey?
No.
Deflowering the students, was she?
She took a leave of absence.
Uh-huh.
She went to the NSA as a translator, a contract linguist.
Very cunning.
Her job was to read and translate the intercepts.
The what?
It's called chatter.
The messages from suspected terrorists.
And here comes Dr. Handjob, our little Farsi chatterbox.
Dr. Anjata left a great job at Columbia, stepped forward to help her country, and say what you want, I admire that, Ray.
Hey, I was a young man once for a couple of days, and I remember what I admired about older women.
Her courage! Okay, that's what it was. We had these debates in her class in this revolutionary thought unit about Islam in the West, and those debates were...
No, go ahead.
Thrilling! Okay? That's why I busted my ass for that scholarship, just to be in that room. The way people wrestled with issues, political doctrines, and it wasn't just rants, Ray. It was engagement. It was fierce. It meant something, and it was...
thrilling.
You know what?
That's your word.
I'd love for you to meet her, Ray.
Why is that?
She could rip you a new one in half a dozen languages.
You don't think we landed on the moon?
What?
Adam said
What
that
kind
you
of
don't
crackpot accusation is that? Of course we landed on the moon. I got a moon rock in my coat pocket.
That's impossible.
And sometimes when the moon is completely full, that rock starts to glow. It gets real warm in my hand. Once, on All Hallows Eve, I was able to fry an egg on top of it. You don't believe me? Okay, give me an egg. Hey, Adam, you got an egg?
So you don't think it was staged, the landing on the moon?
Oh, all that stuff on TV, which I loved, by the way. Of course it was all staged. Everyone knows that. A buddy of mine did the lighting for it. These neat reflections on the visors of the spacesuits, that was all at an abandoned army base outside Flagstaff. Well, as it happens, my buddy vanished shortly thereafter. Had one drink too many and spilled the beans to a reporter. The reporter vanished too. This, Jen, is a country of disappearances.
How did you get the moon rock?
From the other one, the moon we landed on.
Come again?
Keep in mind, the one we landed on cannot be seen.
And there's the genius of Ray. If you can't see it, you can't prove him wrong.
Look, we clearly had a space program. Clearly it had a purpose. And clearly that purpose was not just to plant a flag, hit a golf ball, and bring home some rocks.
So what was it?
I think you can guess.
Give me a hint.
Connect the dots and the full picture emerges.
What picture, Ray?
If a shadow government wanted to populate a new planet and train its citizens to return one day in the future and do the sacred bidding of their American overlord, where better to begin than...
On this unseen moon.
I didn't believe it either, till I was given the rock. A buddy of mine stole it from a shaman in Queens.
And these people...
And technically, they're no longer people. They've evolved beyond.
And they are coming one day to rule us from a moon we can't see.
Now you're talking.
And how many people know about this, Ray?
Well, by my count, two more. Two more people who knew about it yesterday. Mum's the word, buddy. Let me see. See, it's like the whole JFK thing.
Yes, we know. Everyone has a theory.
Multiple gunmen, the CIA, the whole grassy knoll shenanigans.
Right.
What a crack!
You're saying there was no JFK conspiracy?
Are you kidding? One gunman, a couple of bullets from a book depository, boom, case closed. No. The real conspiracy was the conspiracy itself.
Come again?
Oh, the brilliant persuasion orchestrated by hands still unknown to this day. It's the mother of all conspiracies. When an entire nation is led to believe something completely different than the thing they have seen for themselves. And the raw genius of that strategy changed the world. Not because a promising young man with good hair was taken out in his prime, but because from that moment on, this country never again trusted its own eyes and ears.
Where did these names come from, these made-up guests?
Sorry.
They're not made up. I see these people every night, right here in the hotel, moving through these rooms. Women who died in childbirth, still walking the halls, looking for their babies. Mob guys who got whacked along with their mistresses. Rich old coots who died in bed with all their money in the mattress.
Why would you do that? For our wedding? Why on earth would you...
Nothing to worry about, Janet. These ghosts are good people. They show up on time and they don't eat much.
Is this funny to you?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that he...
Because I've been doing everything, okay? All the planning, all of the...
But it's what you want.
I took the morning off from work. I came here so we could...
Janet!
Do you want to go through with this or not?
Of course
If you don't
I
want
wanna
to,
go
fine.
through it.
Just have the guts to tell me.
Janet!
Lovebirds. Big days coming up. And I'm going to look great, wearing my suit and drinking punch from the icy nipple of a mermaid. Just wondering, who's your buddy? Never seen the two of you in here before. Barkeep, you can set us up. Another round for me, this fella, and his imaginary friend.
You gotta forgive Ray. He sleeps with rats.
I'm just making chit-chat.
What about all your friends upstairs?
Hey, the dead have to sleep somewhere. And I did not make any of them up. Believe me, most of these people you would never willingly intend. So give this man another round and put it on my tab.
You don't have a tab.
Then put it...
You drink for free.
In the bottomless well of my enduring gratitude.
Another beer?
Suit yourself. But keep in mind, this place has seen it all. Back in the day, this place was not just a bar, it was a destination. It was on the map. My buddy Vince, Adam's father, he'd get mail from all over the world addressed to Vince, Yankee Tavern, New York City. That was all it took. This place was known. And Vince, God love him, he kept this place going from Danny Thomas to Clarence Thomas. Anything important that happened in this world happened right there on that TV. Princess Di, the Berlin Wall, OJ and his Bronco. We were right there for all of it. I was sitting right where you are now when Ali hit Frazier, when a man hit a golf ball on the moon, and Dick Nixon got his scheming little ass kicked while Kissinger, the war criminal, got off with a slap on the wrist and an offer to be the chairman of the 9/11 Commission, since apparently Joe Stalin and Pol Pot were unavailable.
Okay, Ray, that's enough.
Did this jukebox ever work?
Well, kick it, see what happens.
No, I'm not gonna kick
Really,
the jukebox.
really, just give it one good kick.
No, it's no big deal. I just
That
wanted to know if it would
jukebox
work.
worked perfectly fine until a Tuesday morning 5 years ago. It stopped playing at exactly 8:46 a.m. at the moment the first plane hit the first tower, right in the middle of a song. And it's never made another sound.
I try, Ray. You know that? Sometimes I really try. Adam just laughs you off, but sometimes I think if I really hang in there and listen to your stories, I'll get a little glimpse of something, you know? Something that might have some shred of possibility to it. But you are unbelievable.
Because you are unable to believe. I knew, Janet, when that jukebox stopped, right in the middle of my wife's favorite song, I knew right then, knew it in my gut, that my Doris was gone. See, the thing is, she took the number 9 train to Rector Street at 8:30 every morning, walked up to the Trade Center Plaza, bought a Daily News and a muffin, Blueberry. Every last day, creature of habit, my ex. And why should this Tuesday morning in September be any different? The phone rang just as she was trying to leave, made her late, and she missed her train. Pure dumb luck, she said. The gods playing dice. My Doris was spared, and she moved on without me. And the thing is, that thing, it ain't worked since. That's it.
Folio. Terrific. I don't know, it's just me, but Ray kind of makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes. Visible Moon, I was sold. Yeah. You can. I believe you will be able to find the fictional character Ray tomorrow doing the raid on Area 51. It's going to be live streamed. You all need to watch it because it's going to be hilarious.
Tell us about what else Folio's doing and what else Stage Left is doing in the upcoming months, October maybe?
Right now we are finishing our final weekend for References to Salvador Dali Make Me Hot, which is written by Jose Rivera, directed by Juan Mas.
Fantastic, sexy, brilliant.
And
Yes.
somewhat unusual for Spokane because the cast is Latino, black, and one white guy, which you don't normally find. This is the Caucasian community.
Yeah, so we have opening October 18th. We have Three Penny Opera, directed by Troy Nickerson, written by Bertolt Brecht. And then for the Folio for Veterans Day, our next performance will be a staged reading of the Lonely Soldier monologues about the female soldiers of Iraq, written by Helen Benedict. And that's a really great piece based off of a biographical piece she did of women who served. So it's not, it's all nonfiction. It's all based off of the real experiences and words of these women. So,
Stage Left does a lot of shows that have some social and political bent to them, kind of make you think. The example I use sometimes is that Spokane Civic, which is great theater, in January they were doing Mary Poppins. At the same time, Stage Left was doing 1984, George Orwell's novel, torturing people. So, and
some good juxtaposition there.
That's everyone.
Real laugher.
Yeah.
Real kick in the pants.
Well, a spoonful of sugar.
Alternative
Helps
facts.
Big Brother go down.
Yeah, exactly. JP, Dallin, Ginny, thank you so much. Folio Theater, please go see. Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Real quick, are we last call?
Right.
Or are we past that point?
Last call.
One more?
All right, well.
One more round. Just want to let you all know.
Well, our next guest probably would get along well with Ray. Oh boy, that segue was not great. You can alphabet that acting is hard, but our next guest don't have to spell it out for you. Please welcome Mootsie Spelling Bee and Dick O'Shaughnessy. Dick, come on up. Yay! Hey! O'Shaughnessy. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah,
buddy?
good. Now, you're the host of Smootsy Spelling Bee.
Yeah, we're trying to take the sting out of the spelling bee. It's Spokane's dumbest comedy game show. I am the host, Dick O'Shaughnessy, and it's at Mootsy's once a month.
Terrific. 10 p.m. Sunday nights?
10 p.m. Sunday night, second Sunday of the month.
Let's do some spelling.
Let's get to spelling.
Contestants, come on up. Our contestants are our show writers, Alyssa Ball, Annika Eagle, Andrea Tate. Give them a round of applause. Dick, take it away.
All right, we have a monthly spelling bee at Mootsy's, and it's a special themed spelling bee each month. We've had Grills Gone Wild during the summer, Who's Your Daddy for Father's Day, Space Edition, and, ironically tonight for you, unplanned, we have Conspiracy Edition. That's a little creepy. I don't know who set that up. My sidekick over here is the beekeeper. He'll be running sound, keeping score.
Conspiracy.
We have 3 rounds to quickly go through. The rules are, you get 1 point for round 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and we'll have a final elimination where you all spell the same word. So, say the word, spell it, say it again. All right, round 1.
Conspiracy.
Deep state. All right, Annika, your word is TSA.
TSA.
That's correct! And oh wait, back up to the mic here. For a bonus point, what does TSA stand for?
Travel Security Administration.
That is correct! It's that easy, folks. Mootsy's Spelling Bee. 2 points. Contestant number 2, please come to the mic. How are you feeling?
Good.
When was the last time you were in a spelling bee?
High school?
Ooh, okay. I hope you brushed up tonight. Your word is JFK.
Ooh, that one's tough. JFK.
That is correct! 1 point. And for a bonus point, what does it stand for?
I'm gonna be laughed at because I don't actually know the full name. I know it's Kennedy. John Kennedy, John Francis Kennedy.
Beekeeper? That's no bonus point for you. Thanks for playing. We'll see you in round 2. Beekeeper, I need you to brush up on your sound effects over here. All right, he has been ravished by bee stings, so it is not really all working out here. I can't get that mask off him. They follow him everywhere. Contestant number 3. Final word for round 1, deep state, is LSD.
LSD.
That's correct! I love this stuff. I gobble it up. For a bonus point, what does LSD stand for?
Lysergic. Something.
Dot.
Dot on there?
No. You look like you would know about the LSD. Lysergic acid diethylamide.
That was wrong. I won't do it again. You think I'm a coward like you? I'm sorry.
Give it up for round 1. Moving into round 2. Round 2. Info words.
I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
That's true. How are you feeling after round 1?
Excellent.
You've been studying your dictionary, preparing for tonight? What's your favorite?
My favorite dictionary?
Yeah.
Well, I really, you know what I actually love is following the Merriam-Webster Twitter.
Merriam. Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Give it up. I love Merriam. What's the other one? I can't even remember. I was browsing the dictionary section here. It's a real honor to be doing spelling bee in a library. I am freaking out about it.
Yeah. I have to say, though, Samuel Johnson's dictionary, he was really against puns, so that's probably my least favorite.
Ew. Boo. Samuel Johnson.
Shame on you.
Yeah. All right. Round 2, info words. Hit the intense music. Yeah. Your word is flat.
Flat.
As in
F-L-A-T.
That is correct! We got any flat earthers in the house? There, you're out there. You know, you love it. Contestant number 2. Your word is no.
Sorry?
That's okay. No. It's a small hill or mound.
K-N-O-L-L.
That is correct! 2 points for round 2. Contestant number 3, we're getting a flow going now. All right. Your word is fluoride.
Fluoride. Fluoride. F-L-O-U-R-I-D-E. Fluoride.
Ah! I always stick it to the last person in line. Fluoride. F-L-U-O-R-I-D-E.
You have anything to say in your defense? Oswald has been shot.
Good job. Give it up for contestant number 3, Mootsie's Spelling Bee. Mootsie's puts fluoride in the beer. All right, round 3. I'm getting jacked on this spelling. I can't spell very good. I also can hardly read. Round 3, inside jobs. It's your final chance to rack up some points.
Great. Okay, so inside jobs.
No, that's the round name.
That's a round name? Okay. Tough to
I'm
know.
building up to your word.
Now put your hand on the Bible. Swear to God you walked on the moon.
Your word is colonoscopy. Get it?
Colonoscopy?
Yes. It's a procedure to examine the large intestines through the butt.
Yeah. C-O-L-O-N-O-S-C-O-P-Y. Colonoscopy.
Beekeeper, yes! I get them as much as I can, which is not often. Contestant number 2. Inside jobs. Round 3. Your word is proctologist.
Proctologist.
Uh-huh.
P-R-O-C-T-O-L-O-G-I-S-T.
Ooh, look at the big brain on contestant number 2! Conspiracy. We love the butt and fart and wiener jokes at Moosey's Spelling Bee. Contestant number 3, come on down. No. We don't eliminate our players. Yes. For 3 points. Yeah, for 3 points. Round 3, inside jobs. Please spell gynecologist.
Gynecologist. G-Y-N-E-C-O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Gynecologist.
That is correct! If I was a doctor, I'd be a gynecologist. Moving into our final round of the Spelling Bee, I got to talk to the beekeeper real quick. We're going to tally your points. Yeah.
We got
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
4.
So we got here?
7.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh, that is a dud of a pencil. Okay, all right, here we go. Player 1. You can all come out here around the mic. Player 1, here you are. You have 7 points. Player 2, 6 points. And player 3 with 3 points. I always thought the Spelling Bee wasn't fair because... Excuse me? 4. Did I say 3? I could barely read. Thank you. All right, so here's some pencils. You're all going to spell the same word. Keep it fair. First wager how many points you want to next to your point total. So, if you miss it... Come on, you've seen Jeopardy, people! You can wager up to your total of points. Please write that number down now. And use strategy, for God's sakes. You're gonna look dumb. Okay. Final word. It is hot as a hive up here. Whew. Is that one right? Nope. Were you looking? Beekeeper. Your final word is, write it down, don't say it. Cthulhu. It's an ancient god and cosmic entity created by H.P. Lovecraft. All hail the Dark Lord Cthulhu.
Conspiracy.
All right, turn him in, I'll take it. Ah, this is hard. Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is exciting. What? Dude, I was thinking I can't read jokes, but it is really coming true now. Okay, interesting. And the final piece of parchment.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once.
All right, give a round of applause for our contestants. We do have a champion of the Missing Season! Player one, I warned you not to wager all your points. Yeah. And you missed it. 0 points for player one. Get out of here, you're shamed. No thanks for playing. Give it up for player one. Not too much though. She lost, she's a loser. Don't reward failure. Player two. Player three, you wagered all your points and also missed Cthulhu. But player two, knowledge of the dark gods, CTHULHU, Cthulhu, doubling your points and wealth and winning the spelling bee! Thank you for playing. We don't have any prizes. I'm basically homeless.
Dick! Wow!
Whoa!
Good work, Dick. That was fantastic. Beekeeper, terrific work.
Stop it.
This is a legitimate thing. This is a kind of condensed version, but they actually do this every Sunday night at Mootsy's at 10 p.m. The Mootsy Spelling Bee. Come on down and see them.
You Washington.
You gotta.
Every second Sunday, I'm sorry.
Second Sunday, Mootsy Spelling Bee.
Yeah. All right, Dick, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Beekeeper, thank you. All right, folks, we have time for some more Super Sparkle. Come on up, gang.
All right.
And yeah, I put all the mics right back out there. Oh yeah, this one was over here. This guy right here, and that goes like this. Everybody, did you have fun tonight? I'm so glad y'all came back for season 3. We have a great season planned. Next month we're gonna do a Halloween theme show. It's gonna be super fun. You
Very
can come
spooky.
in costume,
Maximum spooks.
much like the Pirates did tonight. Does anybody know what the Pirates were about?
I kept hoping there were a surprise bit for the show that we didn't even know
and
about.
they disappeared. I was afraid it was gonna be a mutiny. There's a what?
Be careful going to your
like
car
a pirate
tonight.
game? Really?
What's Pirates about?
Huh. Doug Reese just said it, speak like a pirate today, and he knows that because it was on NPR. One thing I need to plug is November 7th right here at the Spokane Downtown Library. The Library Foundation fundraiser is having the Spokane Trivia Championship. If you're a big trivia fan, come on down here. We'll have the same kind of rig out we have tonight. There'll be beer and wine and snacks and trivia on November 7th right here. And you can find that at SpokanePublicLibraries.org. And Super Sparkle, what do you got for us? What's coming up? Whoa. You're ready to get out. Sorry, yeah, spelling bee was a little. What do we got?
Shine through.
Oh, I love that. I love it. You guys played this at Volume, and it was incredible. Yeah. Did you guys see them at Volume? It was incredible. It was like an arena show, it felt like. You guys played at 9? It was like, it was amazing. Anyway, I love Super Sparkle. I love all of you. I love all our guests. Thank you so much for coming out.
We're back, everyone.
Please drive
Thanks for
safe.
coming.
Have a great night. Super Sparkle, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da da da. Y'all want to sing that with us? La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da. Oh my love, pick your head up. There is light enough to see that we are better off believing in a stormy sky. Dry your eyes, I'm the silver lining on your side. So take my hand and follow my lead. Box stepping in the kitchen, mama. Sidestepping all the heavy drama. We can get away if we're together to better days with better weather. Oh, it's enough to be here, it's enough to be with you. Even if the clouds are covering us, I know we can shine through. Oh, it's enough to be here, it's enough to be with you. Even if the clouds are covering us, I know we can shine through. We can shine through, yeah. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da. Let it go. Breathe in slowly. We can beat this darkness, be the spark that burns off all this heavy hardship and hide and won't help anymore. I'm a silver lining on your side. So take my hand, follow my lead. Box stepping in the kitchen, mama. Sidestepping all the heavy drama. We can get away if we're together to better days with better weather. Ooh, it's enough to be here, it's enough to be with you. Even if the clouds are covering us, I know we can shine through.
it's okay. I guess I'll do it your way this time. Feet are in time, our hearts are entwined. We need a rhythm, but we need it. Stay to keep it steady pace. Tell me what you wanna do, 'cause I need to know we're gonna pull through. Taking the heat because you love somebody, feeling the beat that's in your heart. You know it's true. I'm nothing without you. Taking the heat because you love somebody, feeling the beat that's in your heart. You know it's true. I'm nothing without you. Why do you stay? Are you still pushing me away? I hear the sound pouring through. This music's not gonna stop. We gotta
Because you love somebody, feeling the beat that's in your heart.
You know it's true. I'm nothing without you. Taking the heat because you love somebody, feeling the beat that's in your heart. You know it's true. I'm nothing without you.
You guys want one more song? I'll play one more. We do have a website, supersparkletheband.com. We're on Instagram, if you're into that. And we're going to be recording this fall, so we don't have any other shows coming up. Do we?
But you might want to get up out your seat for this one, maybe. You know, we'll see. We'll see how you do. It's okay.
From the 7th-story window, I see you coming down the halls. Looks like you wanna pick a fight, so I duck out and I get into my car. 'Cause I'm not in the mood for trouble. I keep my pretty young face. Maybe you count till tomorrow, but you gotta stay in shape if you wanna stay in the game.
Take it too hard, and I'm trying to make me
to the top.